Peggy 18.
Ну вот и долгожданный финал нашей игры Metal Gear Solid Snake Eater. Наш босс-файт с боссом. Она уже нас унижает. Слышишь? Ай, бля, ебать она ебет. А нифига она мне нафигачила уже, да? Порез, перелом. Так, перелом. Шинобинт. Нож. Китаган. Гермопластик. Рана антисептик. Антисептик. Вот это, вот это, вот это. Босс, ну ты чё? Не, с РПГ по ней будет не вариант попасть, поэтому... Пулемет на пулемет, босс. Вот это она бреет. Так. Самое главное, этой женщине нельзя давать сближаться со мной. Ну куда ты делась? Ну давай, босс. Она меня сейчас убьет, бля. Отстать, да сука, пнула, догнала все равно. Пендаля мне дала чисто под сраку, блядь. Да ну хватит меня унижать, босс. Пиздец, вот это она меня унизила. Ну отъебись! Вот это она мне напихивает, конечно, знатно, блядь. Пиздец. Она меня догнала, дала мне пендаль, блядь, и начала меня расстреливать. Вы видели это? Жесть. А, это перелом вообще. Порез заштопали, забинтовали, антисептиком помазали, кровотечение остановили, огнестрельная рана. Извлекли, зашили, бинтанули, обработали. Бля, босс, ну нельзя же так делать. Бля, а что я схавал? Подожди. Я схавал какое-то говно. Пища. Что у меня там есть? Манго. Ну давай схаваем.
Pretty tasty.
Бля, отстань от меня. Да ну что это, блядь? Я тоже о тебе был лучшего мнения. А ты меня расстреливаешь лежачего. Спать, блядь. А, блядь! Не бей меня! У меня хп мало, твою мать! Да, блядь! Согнала! Ебать, она меня просто уничтожает. Так, бинт, шина. Я тоже хочу моменты бессмертия, как у нее. Не надо меня искать, я сам приду. Умри, блядь! Сука! Тварь! Ты представляешь, блядь, догоняет меня для того, чтобы дать мне пендаль, чтобы я упал.
Take this. Keep it
Возьми, возьми его.
It's our only hope.
A patriot?
Патриот?
Why are you giving me this?
Jack. Or should I say, Snake.
Теперь ты,
You're
Биг
a
Босс.
wonderful man. Kill me. Kill me now. Do it.
Давай, заверши начатое,
There's
Снейк.
only room for one boss and one snake.
Давай. Давай! Да, я застрелю эту суку, тварь. Она меня пнула. Она за мной гналась, чтобы дать мне пинка и расстрелять. Но это уже будет прям финал-финал. Надеюсь на это, по крайней мере. А, мне надо было стрельнуть. А я сижу, блядь, наблюдаю. Жесть. Красиво выглядит, конечно, концовка. Не, все мы прекрасно понимаем, что каждый боролся здесь за свою истину. Но Соколова так мы и не спасли. Я так понимаю, эта кляча нам и досталась, да? По наследству в 5-й части. Да все, грустно, грустно. Давайте переходить с более атмосферной на более спокойную атмосферку. Вот и все. Вот и финал нашей балете. Это жопа в кубе. Неужели мы летим? Готов к полету, Снейк? Да.
Are you okay?
Да.
Snake?
А!
Yeah.
Ну ебать, тут самолет пиздец, как он взлетает.
I told you you could trust me.
Говорила же, мне можно доверять. Оцелот, да ты заебал!
Ocelot!
We're not done yet.
Сука, вот упрямый же.
Too heavy.
Кстати говоря, заметили, у него слишком легко лицо отошло после того ожога.
Snake, try to remember some of the basics of CQC. Not good.
Так нихуя ты самолет выбрала, блядь. Такой-то ясен будет, еле разгонится.
I picked up a few new moves.
Я кое-чему научился.
It doesn't feel right to shoot an unarmed man. But I'll get over it.
Eva!
What do you say to one last showdown?
Yeah, all right.
Ну, оцелот. Ну, вредно.
What's your name?
Snake.
No. Not that name. You're not a snake, and I'm not an ocelot. We're men with names. My name is Adamska. What's yours?
Тебя. Джек.
John.
Джон?
Very
Как Джек,
well,
Джон, блядь,
John.
Джон.
Plain name. But I won't forget it. Come on!
Начнем. Мне надо было взять револьвер. Ну, допустим. Вот ты отпетый мудила, я просто в шоке. Ну ты готов? Ни хрена, он первый выстрелил. Все, готово.
It's a blank.
Патрон холостой.
Oh, that was fun.
Было здорово.
Till we meet again.
До встречи, до встречи.
John.
Джон. А Дамаска, давай, летай отсюда. Мы не могли взлететь из твоей жирной жопы. Ха-ха.
Snake! Give me a hand! Pull! Come on, pull up!
Ну и долгое же это говно.
We made it.
Yeah, we sure did.
Коняка по наследству Снейку не достался. Да ебаный.
Oh no, Mix! There's no way out. What are we gonna do?
Перепрыгивай на
Come too
другую
far
сторону.
to let them stop us now. Those things have got to be armed.
It's no use. There's no way we can outmaneuver them. They're gonna shoot us down. We were so close.
Weapon systems on. Locked on target. I got towed.
You were great, Eva.
Ты умница, Ева.
Thanks.
Спасибо.
Oak 19, this is Control. Stand by for a direct order from the chairman. Oak 19, return to base immediately. Do you read me? This is a direct order from Comrade Khrushchev. Return to base immediately. Oak 19, do you copy?
Understood. Aborting mission. RTB.
Look! The MiGs are turning back!
Да! Блядь, давайте завершать. Впереди еще так много предстоит сделать.
done, Snake.
The Midge
Отлично, Снейк.
disengaged.
Most likely under orders from Khrushchev.
Is this his way of helping us?
Who knows? Maybe he didn't want things to get messier than they already are. Or maybe he just wanted us to owe him one. The important thing is, you made it out alive. As long as Khrushchev is with us, I don't think they'll be coming after you. It should be smooth sailing all the way to Alaska. I'm sending someone out to Galena Base to meet you.
To meet me?
The DCI and the President himself are waiting at Langley. Don't keep them waiting.
Спасибо, что не такой долгий диалог. Куда внутренняя? Они, если что, напоминаю, летят на поломанном движке с открытой дверью. Мне кажется, далеко они бы не улетели. Там сейчас, мне кажется, начнется Зеландарк после такого.
So what are you going to do now? Go back to the KGB?
What do you want me to do?
Did you ever think about coming back to America?
I can't go back. I've left America behind me.
But you saved this country.
I didn't do it alone.
And I still owe you a dinner.
Is that part of your mission too? Or is it an order? Or is it an invitation? Or a proposal? I don't take orders from anyone now.
YouTube, если что, они борются. У них борьба идет не на смерть, а не на жизнь, а на смерть. Туда их нахуй, а то заебал уже этот майор, блядь. Бу-бу-бу и бу-бу-бу, бу-бу-бу, блядь, по пол игры нахуй пропиздели на самом деле. Сюжета, наверное, часов на 5. И разговоров, блядь, сюжетов часов на 20, блядь, наверное. Вот и все, Снейк остался один. Поматросили тобой и бросили.
Scholars tell us that the first spy in history was the snake in the book of Genesis. In that story, it was Eve who was tempted by the snake in the Garden of Eden. But this time around, it was I who tempted the snake and got away with the forbidden fruit of knowledge. Forgive me, Snake.
Ну не надо мне напоследок еще километров 10, блять, разговоров.
Good morning, Snake. I hope you slept well. First of all, I have to apologize. I wasn't sent by Khrushchev. I'm not a KGB spy, and I never worked for the NSA. I'm an agent of the People's Republic of China for the General HQ 2nd Department of the People's Liberation Army. It was all a lie. I tricked you. And I'm sorry.
О, бля. Вот у нас время и вышло.
The philosophers still exist in China, too. You see, my mission was to find out where Volgan was hiding the philosopher's legacy and steal it. So I infiltrated his base as a KGB spy. The 2 NSA codebreakers who defected in 1960 were actually both men. The real Adam never showed up at the meeting place, saving me the trouble of having to eliminate him. I sneaked in by pretending I was Eva. And you and Sokolov and Volgan, you all believed me. The philosopher's legacy was originally held in common between the US, Soviet Union, and China. We couldn't let the Russians and the Americans take it all for themselves. The Chinese government had its eye on the legacy, too. I got the film containing the legacy, and also the nuclear missile launch data from the Shagohod. 5 years ago, the Soviet Union stopped supplying us with nuclear weapons technology. Since then, China's Liaodong easing, hydrogen bomb, and space rocket projects have fallen behind. But with this data, our country will be able to develop its own nukes. We'll create a deterrent force to rival those of the US and Soviet Union. Everything has gone according to plan, thanks to your help. I, too, am one of the philosophers. I'm an agent of the philosophers, a graduate of one of their charm schools. I was raised in a joint US-Soviet-Chinese facility to become a sleeper agent. This was before the war. Back then, they were collecting children from all over the world. As a result, I'm indistinguishable from a native-born American. So it didn't surprise me when you and Volgan couldn't tell the difference. But she knew right from the beginning. She knew because before the war, she was at one of the philosopher's schools too, as an instructor. The boss was the only one I couldn't fool. She was the only one who knew I was a fake. She told me everything. Why did she open her heart to me like that? At the time, I couldn't understand it. But now, I think I do. Snake. She wanted you to know the truth. She chose me to tell you.
Неплохо.
That's why she saved my life. I've lied to you so many times, but not this time. My orders from the government were to obtain the legacy and to eliminate everyone who knew the truth about what happened. In other words, I'm supposed to kill you. But I can't do it. Not because we loved each other. And not because you saved my life. But because I made a promise to the boss. And I intend to keep it. I just wanted you to know. And you have to live.
Просто пиздец, какая удача. Ему просто дико повезло, что, видите ли, она дала этот, блядь, боссу слово, что она не убьет его. Вот так и доверяй женщинам.
Snake, listen to me. She didn't betray the United States. No. Far from it. She was a hero who died for her country. She carried out her mission knowing full well what was going to happen. Self-sacrifice.
Ай, вот они мои
Because
пупсики.
that was her duty.
Особенно майор, блядь, который пиздеть любит по 3 часа подряд.
You are above even the boss. I hereby award you the title of Big Boss. You are a true patriot.
Кстати, я так и с разведчиком ни разу не общался сам по себе. Я один раз что-то с ним поговорил.
You know, we could use an infiltration unit like Fox in the army. Someone like him to handle our top secret sneaking missions for us. A man who combines the qualities of a soldier and an agent.
The boss's defection was a ruse set up by the US government. It was all a big drama staged by Washington so they could get their hands on the philosopher's legacy. And the boss was the star of the show. They planned it so that they could get the legacy that Colonel Vulcan inherited and destroy the Shagohod at the same time. Only a legendary hero like the boss could have earned Vulcan's trust. Finding out where the philosopher's legacy was hidden was to be her greatest mission. Everything was going according to plan. But then something happened that no one could have predicted. Colonel Vulcan fired an American-made nuclear warhead at Sokolov's research facility. Khrushchev demanded that the US government provide proof that it wasn't involved. They couldn't just abort the operation to steal the legacy. So the operation itself was greatly expanded and revised.
Oh.
The authorities in Washington knew that in order to prove its innocence, they'd have to get rid of the boss. And that one of their own would have to do the job. The public couldn't be allowed to find out about it. Not ever. This, they concluded, would be the best way to keep the whole thing under wraps. The boss wouldn't be allowed to come back home alive. And she wouldn't be allowed to kill herself. Her life would be ended by her most beloved disciple. That was the way the government wanted it. That was the mission she was given, and she had no choice but to carry it out. Her death at your hands was a duty she had to fulfill. Out of duty, she turned her back on her own comrades. A lesser woman would have been crushed by such a burden. The taint of disgrace will follow her to her grave. Future generations will revile her. In America as a despicable traitor with no sense of honor. And in Russia as a monster who unleashed a nuclear catastrophe. She will go down in official history as a war criminal. And no one will ever understand her. That was her final mission. And like a true soldier, she saw it through to the end. But I think she wanted you, of all people, to know the truth. She wanted to live on in your memory. Not as a soldier, but as a woman.
Она будет жить в моих воспоминаниях как женщина, которая догнала меня, чтобы через пендаля прокинуть меня и расстрелять.
And that's why she told me. Snake, history will never know what she did. No one will ever learn the truth. Her story, her debriefing, will endure only in your heart. Everything she did for her country. She sacrificed her life and her honor for her native land. She was a real hero. She was a true patriot.
Не, концовка великолепная. Так, давайте Блять, ну давай пропустим. Пропускаем.
Yes, Grozny
Да,
Grad and the
Грозный Град,
Granum
исследовательский
Research
центр
Facility
Гранина
have both been
полностью
wiped out without
уничтожены.
trace. I understand, sir, but they were necessary sacrifices. Yes, the CIA has taken care of the boss themselves. I believe the White House will be satisfied. Khrushchev is finished. Your time has finally arrived. Yes, the American president is relying on us to keep a lid on the whole affair. We've got him by the balls. It should make a valuable trump card in future negotiations. Yes, Chief Director, of course. I'll keep the KGB informed. Yes, it's me. The boss has accomplished her mission. The philosopher's legacy is now safely with us, in America's hands. With this money, yes, the philosophers can finally be revived. The film we handed the Chinese was a fake. Peking must be in an uproar right about now. I'm afraid so. Only half the money has made it back to the United States. The KGB must still have part of the legacy. Yes, the weapon has been reduced to ashes. That's right. Grozny Grad has been obliterated by the Davy Crockett we brought in as well. Yes, that was the boss's work too. Speaking of which, I've obtained something from Granin that you might find interesting. It's a revolutionary new nuclear attack.
Короче, я не думаю, что кому-то интересно дальше это будет смотреть. Так, ваш титул Кракаджамба. Время в игре 13 часов, сохранение 15, смерти 10. Фаза тревоги 61, убито людей 250, серьезные раны 48, общий урон в шкалах. Так, стимуляторы здоровья 9 раз использовал, виды растений и животных, съедено блюд, особо предметы не использованы. В смысле? Получен новый предмет. Револьвер Миротворец, Патриот, камера, зеленая краска для лица, коричневая краска для лица, смокинг, камуфляж банан, Примечательно, доступен сразу. Ага. Так, пустынный камуфляж Аскам, камуфляж под тигр, краски для лица национальный флаг, камуфляж мумия, камуфляж граната. Так, камуфляжные формы, награда за прохождение 18 видов. Кинотеатр, секретный кинотеатр, открыт гейт-свитч, просмотр персонажей, сохранить игру, конечно, сохраним. Ну что, вот мы с вами и закончили прохождение игры Metal Gear Solid Snake Eater. Это была, наверное, самая превосходная игра за последнее время, которую я прошел. Аж подавился. Ссылочка на плейлист будет также в описании. Обязательно к просмотру другие части разных игр. То есть это Resident Evil 2, Resident Evil 3 ремейк. Также будут плейлисты в описании. Советую посмотреть. Прохождение достаточно прикольное, атмосферненькое. Как-никак, лучше оценить труд начинающего ютубера. Я надеюсь, вы поддержите меня. Всем удачи, всем пока. Свидимся с вами в новых приключениях.